excited to be back with another video. So sorry I have been MIA. I did make a post where I told everybody that like I am gonna be moving in this week back into my university apartment. And so I'm not gonna like be able to, make a lot of content anymore. Just in general, but I finally have a little bit of a break where I can take a breather. And I actually filmed this, last week, maybe over a week ago, and so it's been sitting in my program here that I use to edit, and I've just been waiting to do the voiceover for it. But yeah, I'm all moved in. I'm very excited to show you guys this video because this is probably one of my favorite things I've built. This is a little, you could probably guess from the title, this is like a little farmer's market situation. I really wanted to make like a community farmer's market, but there's not a way to besides the lot type that came with Eco Lifestyle, there's not really a way to run a community farmer's market. The Eco Lifestyle lot is horrible. Okay, let me just say that because it changes. If you have Eco Lifestyle, but I honestly hate it, and I wish that we had a designated farmer's market lot where everybody just comes together and sells stuff that doesn't change every week into another type of lot. But yeah, so this is using businesses and hobbies again, and so we're just gonna be running our own little farmer's market where people can come and they can buy food, they can buy produce, I think I also did candle making and cross stitching and maybe something else. So they can buy little handmade things, gifts, whatever, which is very farmer's market-esque, but I thought it was really fun. But this video is going to be a little over an hour long. I know. Oh my gosh. I just it took me forever to build this because it's the lot isn't even that big, but it's I had to build the barn where the actual market is, and I had to build the house, and then I had to design everything else on the lot, so it kind of took a while. But yeah, ugly. Don't look at that. That's ugly. But yeah, that was me just taking a break and coming back because the house was so ugly. I was I need a break. So I did film this in 4 different parts, but yeah, I think it turns out great. But yeah, I have been playing with this lot as well, and I do make a few changes in my actual gameplay to be a little bit more practical, but it is pretty much practical. It's a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun running a little farmer's market, selling my produce, my vegetables. I just went through the fall season, and so I got to sell a bunch of homegrown pumpkins for Sims to come and buy, which is honestly super realistic. There's a farm that's right outside of my neighborhood where my parents live, and we've been over there before in the fall to buy pumpkins and stuff. And it was in the barn, and they had a bunch of stuff for sale, and so this is actually pretty realistic, but I thought it was cute. It was a lot of fun, and it's a lot of fun to play with too, honestly. But yeah, the house is okay. It's not my best work, but again, I just got so bored with doing a residential house. I was ugh, even though it's I love cottage decor, I just can't design residential stuff. I can, but I just don't like it. I do not like residential design. I had way more fun with the barn, setting up the shelves to put the produce on and stuff. Yeah. So this is me playing with the roof. I don't actually remember what I end up doing. I know we do have this upstairs space for the office and the bed and the upstairs bathroom. Even though there's only one person living here, why does she need 2 bathrooms? I don't know, but whatever. Isn't this lot gorgeous? Look at that background. I know you're supposed to be looking at the roof, but I'm staring at the background. It's so pretty. I love the the world that came with Cottage Living. It's called Hinford on Bagley. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. Cottage Living is my favorite pack, and Hinford on Bagley is my favorite world. Ugh, gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I also love just like running a farm. It's so fun. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, since this video is a little over an hour freaking long, I thought I would just kind of take the time to like tell you guys what's been going on in my life. So I have been busy, obviously. I had my first week back, at college, my first week of classes this past week, and it went good. I don't think my workload is going to be too bad, which is good. I just have my capstone, but I'm hoping that like I'll actually have enough time to like finish it. I mean, I've never had to like submit an incomplete assignment before, so it's like I don't know why I would think I wouldn't have enough time. It's just so big that it's like ugh. But I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm actually designing a hotel, like a fully sustainable hotel in the Middle East, in the middle of the desert. So, surprise. Which is just very up my alley. I'm very excited to do it. I'm just a little bit nervous about it, like not being good enough for me. I mean, it'll probably be good enough for like my professor, but I'm worried about it not being good enough for me. You know, I'm very perfectionistic. So, but we'll see. You know, we'll see. Right now, I'm doing the dormers on this house, and I'm kind of messing with it. But yeah. So I'm back in classes now. I think I'm going to be posting one video a week, and I know that that is like a very big jump from what I like was doing, but there's absolutely no way I'm able to keep up with the like posting schedule of people that are on here that like don't have jobs, they're not in school. Like I have both a job and school. Like there's no way I can post. Sorry if you heard that. I'm in my university apartment. It might be a little bit loud, but what was I saying? I have both a job and school, so it's like I have to balance all of that, and these people that I be seeing that be posting an ASMR video every day, bless their heart, but like I can't keep up with that. I can't do that, you know, because they don't have a job, they're not in school, they're just like chilling making YouTube videos, and I'm like, of course you can make one video every day when you're not doing anything. Like that's what I was doing over the summer. But yeah, speaking of my job, I think I've mentioned in one of the, sorry, that was my chair squeaking. I think I mentioned in one of the past videos that I was looking for a job, and I did find one. It is not at all what I expected to get, because I applied to like literally every like normal job you can think of. Oh my word, I applied to everything, and only like one place actually got back to me, and it was Trader Joe's. So bless you, Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's, and now I love them even more because they were like the one like corporation that actually got back to me. But I'm so glad that I'm done with looking for a job because it was so stressful. I really needed, I needed money, but I also needed like experience in just doing something to put on my resume before I look for an internship. And so I was just so stressed with trying to find one, and so I finally found one, and I was like, oh, thank goodness. But I'm actually working as a ranch hand on a horse ranch right now, so hey, shout out to the Sims 4 horse ranch real quick. So yes, I am a ranch hand now, and honestly, it's pretty great. I'm not even gonna lie, like I don't have to deal with like customers and like annoying customers, specifically annoying customers, which is great. I just have to like muck stalls, feed horses, let them in and out of like the pen. What else do I have to do? Drive the tractor, gather That's honestly basically it. And I do not mind one bit. I do not mind one bit. It's honestly perfectly fine with me. I do not mind. I'm just very grateful to actually have gotten a job, and the only way that I was able to get a job was because we knew like one of the guys that worked there, and he was able to like give me the job. And so, for anyone that's currently looking for a job, don't apply on Indeed. Stop applying online. The only way that you're going to be able to get a job is if you know people, which kind of sucks if you don't know anyone, but just network, okay? You're just gonna have to network and know people. That's the only way to get a job nowadays. Because you just can't apply randomly online anymore. I even printed out my resume and went into places trying to get a job, and still no one even got back to me, let alone like considered me for the job. But I don't have to worry about that anymore, so we are off the hook, which is great. Yeah, definitely very grateful now. But yeah, so because of that, my posting schedule is definitely going to go down significantly, but I'm still gonna try and post one video a week. I'll just try and make them a little bit longer than normal. I'm thinking like I really need to figure out the issue that I have with like posting videos that are like over an hour. I don't know why. I really don't know why it's so hard for my channel to post videos that are over an hour long. Like, they always get messed up and they never post to the full like length of the video. And it's just, I don't know. I don't really know what to do about that, but I need to figure that out. I've looked it up before and it was like no help. But, because I do want to make, now that I'm like not, posting as much, I want to make like slightly longer videos. I mean, obviously, I usually post like 30 to 45 minute long videos. I'm now thinking like 45 to an hour long videos. So, but we'll see. I do have some good ideas planned. There was like this one Sims build that I had an idea for that I already forgot. I literally just thought of it like 2 seconds ago, and I don't remember what it was. I don't know. I bet you it'll come to me. But I have another Sims build. I still need to record like the voiceover, but I have another Sims build that I already recorded me building, so I'm gonna put that out. We're gonna do some shopping, ASMR. We're probably gonna do our first like paint and ramble video soon here. I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but we'll see. when I have time. I'm excited for that one. I haven't done one of those yet, and it's been on like my video list. So, I'm yawning. But yeah, this build was probably one of my favorites that I've ever done. I love the idea of a farmer's market, and after playing with it in game, it's actually like so fun. So, very proud of it. It's, again, like this video is like super long, so stick with me, stick with me. But after being gone for so long, this is what you guys deserve. A nice long relaxing ASMR video, watching me put together this farmer's market in The Sims. So, but yeah, I've been really building a lot in The Sims recently. I've been playing a lot of Sims 2. Sorry, not The Sims 2, The Sims 4. I've been playing a lot of The Sims 4 as well. So, because sometimes, like, I think everyone that plays video games, like, goes through this. They just get in a mood, to play these games, and then they don't play it again for like another 5 months, and then after the 5 months they want to play it again. It's just like, it's that itch that just comes and goes. But right now, there's probably some people that have played this game that are like, why are you using like weird fences? And I will tell you why. So those are debug fences. For those that don't know, the debug menu is like a menu of items that are free and unavailable like in the regular build mode menu, but they are like, it's the stuff that you see that's like outside of lots, that's like out in the world, that's like not in the build mode. It's like, it's the ornamentation that you see in the world that's like not, it's like around the lots that you build on. And I know that's probably confusing, but like, I don't know how else to describe it. But so these fences are somewhere in this Henford on Bagley world that's like not, you know, a buildable lot. And so right now I'm using them to, so they're in the build mode, they're in the debug menu, and right now I'm using them to build a fence. They do work as like an actual fence, like they do keep the animals in, which is great. Sorry, I'm yawning again. But you're able to individually place them, and why I like them for two reasons. Number one, you can make unique shapes of them, like you can make like that curve, and I love that. I love making like unique, like fenced in areas, especially for an area like this where like it makes sense. And then two, they're free. So if you're on like a budget, I mean, this build was not made with a budget, but if you are on a budget, debug fences are the way to go, because like actual fences that you have to like, you know, draw and place in the game, they have to pay for, are like really expensive. Like they're a very quick way to eat up your money, especially if you're doing like really big expanses of fence that needs to be fenced in. Yeah, it's just easier to use debug fences. So then they're free, because this would be wicked expensive. But then again, like, since I'm not really playing with a budget, like, I don't really care. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning again. I'm so sorry. That was a little yawn. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing now. I do know I play around with this area a lot, because I do end up adding a greenhouse, and I can't like figure out where to put the greenhouse for like the longest time, and so I end up kind of like playing around with it. But I love that curve. I love how it curves along the road. I think that's so cute. But yeah, this was a lot of fun to build. I'm like looking back very fondly on it, like, oh, I love doing that. But yeah, huge like garden plot there, because I was playing with the, like, I think it's called like Simple Living or something. It's that lot challenge that has you like, what's it called? It's like when you, I think it's called Simple Living. It's when you have to like cook all of your food with, like, you have to have the ingredients in your inventory in order to make food. Like, you can't just like pay for the food and then like automatically make it. And I've never actually played with that lot challenge before, so I did it for the first time when playing with this lot, and it's actually really fun. So that's why the garden plot is so big, because you have to like grow so many different types of plants in order to make food, like a lot of diverse food. And so yeah, and that's also why I had a greenhouse. The greenhouse, I'm trying to remember what I put in the greenhouse. I think I just put like basic fruits and vegetables, because, oh, that's another thing I put in the farmer's market. I made like jams and preservatives to sell, which is also a very like farmer's market-y thing. They introduced that that skill to be able to make like little jams and stuff with this pack, and so I thought it was fitting. So we just have like, because when you put like the plant, certain plants, or any plant, I don't know why I said certain plants, when you put any plant in a greenhouse, in The Sims, or if you put it just like indoors with a lot of windows, then the plant will is out of season, it doesn't sprout fruit. So if you have like something that you're making and you need like a lot of fruits or flowers or something, and you need them all year round in order to be able to make it, then you need to like have a greenhouse, and then you need to put those plants that you need all year round in that greenhouse, so then you can like have them available to make stuff with. So I just have some like basic fruits in there that I use to make like jams and jellies and preservatives and stuff. Preservatives? Not have I been saying that this whole time? I don't think that's what it's called. Preserves. I'm sorry. Preserves, not preservatives. We are not making preservatives. I just realized that I was saying that. But what I'm doing, oh my gosh, I'm yawning again. I'm so sorry. It's kind of late. But what I'm doing right now is I'm using like a real fence to put a gate on, because you need a real gate for these in order to be able to lock it. And then like, because the chickens are free roaming in this game. When you buy a chicken, it can like wander anywhere on the lot. The cows don't do that, but the chickens do. And so you need to keep them contained. You need to keep them contained, because they will wander everywhere and you will lose them. And then like there's gonna be one that's like halfway on the other side of the lot that's like starving, and you don't know it because they're like not right there. So yeah, it's you have to contain the chickens. As someone who's played a lot with this pack, you have to contain the chickens. You can't have them free roam. I know it's cute, but you can't do that. They're gonna like get eaten by a fox, or they're gonna die of starvation. Yeah. So that is the one thing that you need to accommodate for when you're using the debug fences, is you need to kind of work around the placement of a real fence to put a gate on, so you can lock the fence for chickens, and then your chicken, like your sim, can walk in and out, but your chickens can't. So pro tip. But I'm trying to do one right here as well, so I can put a gate here. Oh my gosh, I'm running again. So you can put a gate right there, so then people, because I planned initially for people to like come here and garden, like the customers to come and garden. I don't know why. I think I just needed extra help and I wanted free help. But then I was like, who, like besides like pumpkin picking, who is paying to go to a farm to garden for them? Like, or like strawberry picking, I guess. But like, no, I don't know. But they're not like watering the plants. When we go strawberry picking, we're not like watering and weeding the strawberries, right? Like that's what they were doing. So it didn't make any sense. So I mean, once my business got big enough that I just like hired someone to tend to my garden, because there was like an ungodly amount of plants, and I could not keep up, because I'm only playing with one person in this save, and so it's a lot for one person to look after the chickens, the cows, making all of the cross stitch stuff, making all the candles, keeping up with the garden, making food, because here's something else that I did. So that little like food stall thing that came with Home Chef Hustle. This is not actually the first time I've used it. This is the second time I've used it. This was like a really fun idea. My sim made like a bunch of food, obviously with the ingredients like pies and like shepherd's pie and like beef Wellington, like all of the food that came with this pack. She like cooked a bunch of it, and then she took the food stall with her to the what's it called, the fair that happens like every Saturday. She took it with her, and then we would sell it to the people at the fair, and we made so much bank. Sorry, I had to cut out there for a second, but I was saying we made a lot of bank doing that, and it was so fun. Honestly, highly recommend. But anyway, anyway, I forgot that terrain tools are my worst nightmare in The Sims. But honestly, they are easier than like actual design programs. So, you know, I gotta take it where we can get it. Okay, we gotta take it where we can get it. But anyway, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Me trying to sculpt out this central lake, bruh. Not good. Not good. But I get it eventually. Also, I think I want a little bit of a thicker road. You know, I wanted a little bit of a thicker road. Mainly because that truck was kind of blocking like half of it. Or it was blocking like the majority of it before. And now it's not anymore. Yay. Yay. But anyway. What are we doing now? We're fixing the fence. We're gonna move some of the things back into the truck. Real. What was I talking about before this? I don't know. But yeah, that ominous box back there is the greenhouse. Okay. And this is me trying to figure out how I want to lay it out. Spoiler alert, I do end up moving the chicken coop to somewhere else, so it does not end up staying there. But you know, right now it is. So right now we don't know that. I'm gonna take a little sip of my drink here. Okay. But yeah, I don't actually remember when I actually put together the greenhouse. Obviously I do at some point. Oh, that was me accidentally opening up the emoji menu when I was building. Which is just wonderful. Okay. Misclick the key. But yeah, this layout I actually hate, which is why I ended up changing it. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to think of the next video that I have planned. I don't think it's gonna be another Sims video. I think it's gonna be. It might be a Halloween shopping video. I think it's either gonna be a Halloween shopping video or it's gonna be a painting video, and I don't know which one I'm gonna decide to do. But you know what? That's for me to decide later. But yeah, life is good, man. Life is good. Just chilling. Y'all gotta wish me luck on this. This is my last semester in college, so, and this is my first time having. Well, that's a lie. I was about to lie to you guys. I was about to say this is my first time having a job in college, but that is not true. That's not true. I think when I was a freshman, I had like an online job where I got paid very little. Well, that's because I didn't do that much work. For a lady that had an Etsy business. And then I think when I was a sophomore, maybe it was either like freshman or sophomore, I had a little graphic design job, where I just got paid like per graphic. So I mean, that kind of sucked. I mean, it was great because it was online, okay, and I do love doing like graphic design stuff, but honestly, like, I only got paid per graphic, and so there was like some months that like we had a lot of graphics that needed to get done, and then there was some months that like there weren't any graphics to do, and so it was like the pay was very like uneven, which honestly sucks. And I mean, it probably does promote like more mindful spending because you don't know when you're gonna get paid next. But yeah, that it's not great. So what I'm doing right now as a ranch hand is a lot better. I get paid every 2 weeks, and it is like a normal job. So the other two, it's like, I don't know if you could consider them normal jobs. I mean, technically they are, because I mean, I got paid and I did work, but like they weren't like for like a. I mean, I'm not a ranch hand for like a normal like well-known company, but it is like an actual business this time, you know. And I mean the other ones were businesses, but like not really, like Etsy business and like non-profit organization. Yeah. So that was like a little, you know, I needed something like a little bit better for my resume, and I needed money, so I was like, I really need a job. So I'm content, you know, with the job that I have now. I just did work today, so, and it went well, you know, learning the ropes a little more. I think I've mentioned this already in this video, but what was I gonna say? I just lost my train of thought. I've been working there for a week now, so I know that's like really short, but I remember like my first ever job. I literally worked for like 2 weeks and then I quit because it sucked so bad, and it was at like this gelato store, which you would think that would be really fun. So did I. And then I got there and I was like, this sucks and my anxiety is really bad. And I know that that's like a terrible excuse. It's like, oh, my anxiety. But like literally, it was like to the point where it was like very, very unhealthy. And I mean, like, it's okay to be like a little bit anxious about your job, but like after 2 weeks and it's just like constant, like really bad anxiety, like maybe that's not for you, you know? Like maybe that part-time job just like isn't for you. There's so many different types of part-time jobs out there. You just kind of need to find like what works for you. And honestly, like being a graphic designer or working for a lady that has an Etsy business or being a ranch hand is a lot more my speed than working at that gelato store, and that's okay, you know. Sometimes we need to listen to our bodies when it comes to anxiety and stuff. And I know that like not everybody has, you know, the ability to do that. Sometimes they're like they have to take what they can get. But I mean, if you have the luxury of being like even like slightly picky, you know, then absolutely be picky. You know, do what makes you feel somewhat comfortable, right? And again, like I'm not like 100% comfortable at my ranch job right now because I'm new. Like I don't know, you know, all the ropes yet. I know the majority of the ropes because I've been working there for a week now, but I don't know everything, and I'm the type of person that, you know, I like to be very independent and I don't like to rely on other people to tell me, you know, how to do stuff and what to do. And that's not because it's like I don't like being bossed around. I could care less about that. But it's just like I don't want to have to be like reliant. I don't like being reliant on other people, you know. I want to be able to be like self-reliant. And you obviously cannot be self-reliant at a new job because you don't know what you're doing. So, but yeah, look at how goofy this looks. I do think I leave. The reason that I did this is because I wanted it upstairs. Okay, I wanted like a little loft, and that's because I wanted a loft to put like my maker machines, you know, specifically the candle maker. I do think I put like a fizzy drink maker up there as well, and then I end up deleting it when I play with it because it's like really annoying. I also think it takes like power. Yeah, I don't end up keeping that. I end up switching out like fizzy drink making for making those like the jams and the preserves and stuff. Not the preservatives, the preserves. So, but yeah, I just made the barn a little bit bigger to. It's honestly really hard doing this like roof thing. I have to do it all the time, and it pisses me off. Honestly, I don't like doing this because it always looks so goofy. But like sometimes you don't have a choice. If you want an attic that's like hidden in the roof, you have to do this, and it's like you have to be very exact with the roof pieces and the angle and how big the rooms are, and it just is really annoying. So you know, sometimes you need to do it, and for me honestly feels like it's like all the time, but yeah, I don't know. did it for the house and I did it for the barn. So, but yeah, other than that, this was a super fun build. Yeah, I think I do the house last because I just did not want to do the house. That was my least favorite part. I was just so bored doing it. I was like, ugh, I don't want to design residential stuff. I want to design the farmer's market barn, okay? I don't want to design the house. But, you know, you have to because your sim has to live on the lot. Oh, now that looks terrible. It's like, your sim has to live on the lot, so, you have to have a place for them to live. I mean, I don't mind live works, really, but, like, I had to design this entire house, which kind of sucked, so. But you know what? That's okay. I'm at least well aware of what I like to do. Some people don't really know what they want to design. That could not be me. I'm gonna take another sip of my drink here. I got this new, like, drink mix. It's like one of those sugar-free drink mixes. At least I think it's sugar-free. I actually need to check the package. I'm like 99.9% sure it's sugar-free, but now that I'm thinking about it, I did not check before I bought it. Anyway, I got it from Walmart, and so it's like Walmart brand, and it's like this like package of drink mixes, and one of the flavors is peach ring, and that's what I'm drinking right now. And I mixed a little bit of like Jordan skinny syrup in it, so it's like it's got a little bit extra kick to it, you know. It's good. I love making drinks like that. It helps, you know, kill the sweet tooth without actually ingesting any calories. So that's what I like. That's what I like. But yeah, I loved the idea of putting the little flag there out front. I thought that was so cute. Like, that's like kind of the entrance. I mean, it's not the entrance to the farm, but it's like the entrance to the like the farmer's market area, like where you can like shop and do stuff. And so I love the flag. I think I put like the kiosk thing over there. I don't remember if I put, no, I do think I put the kiosk thing. Oh, this is me putting the lot challenges in for off the grid. Yes, and then okay, yeah, it is called Simple Living. It is called Simple Living. Good to know. But yeah, it's a really fun lot to play with. I actually just started playing with the Japanese street food place today as well. So I literally just logged off of The Sims to record this. But yeah, so since this is off the grid, I was looking for off the grid fixtures to put. I do end up putting, I don't put them on or in slash on the lot in this video, but when I played with this lot, I had to put some solar panels on because I had like one or two appliances that were requiring power, and so I had to do that, but it's okay, it worked. Like the kiosk to charge people to come in, I was like, okay, well, that's a necessity. Like, I need the ticket kiosk or else I'm like never gonna make any money. So I was like, I have to have that. But yeah, so I opted for the latter because it just took up way less space, which was good because I wanted as much space as humanly possible for, you know, to sell stuff, but also to like have the little bathroom over there. I don't actually know like if not having a bathroom impacts like your positive reviews or not for the business, but I just like putting them in because they're realistic. And it's also nice, like, if your sim is all the way over here, you know, in the barn, either cross stitching or making stuff for the business, for the farmer's market, it's nice to have a bathroom right there so they don't have to walk all the way back to their house and then use the bathroom there. So it's nice to have a bathroom for both your sim and the other sims. I mean, I don't know if they require one, you know, in order to get a good review, but yeah, so I ended up, that one, obviously the woods matched, but it looked way too modern, so I ended up going with the other one. I ended up going with this one. It looked a little bit more realistic for the barn. I do think that those also required, what's it called? Power. I don't know, why couldn't I think of the word power? Like, what? So I don't know if those are like, I have like, literally right now, because I deleted some of the stuff that's in here in my Let's Play. I think I have like 1, 2, 3, or 5 of those like cooler things. So I have a lot, because I realized that the oversized crops go bad, and so you have to put them in those things in order to make sure that they last long enough for people to buy them. And I didn't know that. So I had to add more, because I was just planning on putting my oversized crops like on these tables and stuff. And then when I finished growing my oversized crops, I put them like on these tables, and then like, sorry, that was my chair. I put them like on the tables, and then they like said that they were gonna expire in a few days, and I was like, what? That is not enough time. But yeah, that table, the like one with the little like logo on it, is really cute, but like it's not really like all that functional. I mean, because like you can't really put stuff on it to sell in like the small business. Like you can put stuff in its inventory and then start a yard sale, but like that's just more work in an environment that's like where people are already buying stuff. It's just more work, and so I just like left it and made it seem like it's like the front counter kind of, and then like behind that table, you know, I have like a rocking chair and a like a cross stitch basket. I don't know if I put that in this video, but I did something like that. I have that, so then like your sim can sit back there and just cross stitch stuff to sell, and it looks like they're like tending the farmer's market, which I think is cute. So I do end up, you know, doing some rearranging. I wish that those yard sale tables could be used as like actual sale tables in like a businesses and hobbies business, like a small business, but they can't. I tried. Unfortunately, they can't, because how like farmers market-esque is that? Like it's so the vibe, but it's like it doesn't really work. So it will, you know, it will. So yeah, I have a few more, like 5 of those cooler things. I do end up removing the art wall thing, which is that like big wooden like wall thing. I do end up removing that because I thought that you put the cross-stitch stuff on those, but you put them on like the shelf, so I end up destroying those and replacing them with more tables. I don't do this in this video, but I do it in my gameplay. So a lot of stuff in here changes. But the center pieces change. Sorry, they don't change. I do keep those at least, so those at least stay the same. But yeah. Yeah, I am so, honestly, I wish that we got more tall shelves with businesses and hobbies, because we got that one tall shelf, and like it's good, but I want more of those. Like I want different kinds, you know. We need more tall shelves for like retail stores and small businesses in this game, because we don't have enough. Like we have that one that I just destroyed from what's it called? Get to Work, but it's like, it's just it's not the greatest because it doesn't have a lot of slots on it, and so it's hard to fit stuff on it because nothing wants to slot to it. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably the best table from business. No, sorry, get to work. Um, but what I really want is like nice shelves that look like that like one like really ugly metal shelf that came with Get to Work. Cause it's a huge shelf with like a ton of slots, but it's so ugly, so I never use it. And it's like, ugh, it would be perfect if it was like just like a plain wood and it had like just normal swatches. It would be literally perfect, and I don't know why they didn't make one. I don't know why they didn't make one of those. It literally makes me mad. I was like, what? Why? It's literally the perfect shelf besides the color. But yeah, this is me like messing with the terrain, trying to flatten it out, but for some reason it doesn't want to flatten out, but it ends up working fine. Again, I've played with this lot. Everybody can get around where they need to, so there's no issues. But that little outside area I actually haven't really used yet, because I just like don't I'm probably gonna end up using it the next time I log in to play with this. But it's like there's so many things to do on this lot, and so she doesn't have like enough time to make food every single day to sell at that little stand for people. I would love for that to like be, you know, something that we would be able to do, but you know, we don't have enough time for that. I guess I could like hire someone to cook, but like, is that something that you could like tell them to do, like an employee? But like, do I want to do that? I don't know. There's just too many things to do on this farm, because she doesn't really have to tend to the garden anymore, because we did hire someone to do that, but she has to tend to the animals, and then she has to cross stitch for profit, you know, to sell. She has to make candles. She has to tend to the bees to get the candle wax. What else does she have to do? I don't know. I feel like there's more though. Oh yeah, she has to make jams and stuff. So she has to she has to care for all these things and make all this stuff that it's like we just don't have enough time. Besides like Saturday mornings, I think. Maybe Friday mornings. I actually don't remember. Either Saturday or Friday mornings before the fair is like when we do like a ton of cooking. We don't open the store on Saturdays. We just like do a ton of cooking, and then when the fair starts, we go and then we sell all our food. But honestly, it's such a cute idea because it makes so much sense. Like, of course, people are at that fair would like want to have food. You know, there's not really any food at the fair besides like the bar. You know, but yeah, I wanted to put these fairy lights in so bad. I was like, these are so cute. They match so well. But then I realized that this is an off-the-grid lot and they take power. And I was like, oh no. Which, you know, I could probably have them back now that I have like a ton of solar panels. But I don't know. I might put them on my lot, especially like the fairy lights from like toddler stuff. I think that's what it's called. I don't actually know. But yeah, I wanted those lights so bad. I was like, that would be adorable. But this is an off the grid lot. They take power, so I couldn't have them, at least in this point in time. But I might add them back. I don't know. I might add them back. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. This bathroom ends up being like really cute, and I actually remembered to put a bathroom mirror, and I like never get to do that. Or sorry, I never remember to do that. So I actually remember this time. So that's actually a pretty cute little bathroom once I put it together. But yeah, I love the wall. I love everything that comes in the cottage living pack. It's all so cute. Like, ugh. And then it goes so well with the like country kitchen kit. Oh, so cute. I love it. I love that kit. I love cottage living. Cottage Living is the best pack in the game. If I had to recommend one pack to buy in The Sims, it would be Cottage Living. It's so cute. I love Cottage Living. But yeah, so this is like the crafter space up in the loft of the barn. So this is where your sim can, make all of the stuff that's like not, like produce and stuff to sell. I really wanted to do pottery, but then the pottery stuff required power, and I was like, so I didn't end up keeping it. Also, like, that's just too much work. Like, we have the candle maker and we have the cross stitch thing. We don't need any more like stuff, And then that other thing, the big thing, is the fizzy drink maker from Eco Lifestyle. I end up deleting that. It's just too much work. It's just too much work to make fizzy drinks on top of all of this. So, but yeah, we do make a lot of stuff. I have a very talented sim running this place, but it's doing pretty well. The candles in the like the cross stitch hoops sell like immediately after I finish, and then put them out on a shelf. Like, they literally sell immediately. So that's great. The produce sells okay. Doesn't really sell as good as I thought it would, so that's a little bit sad. But we have plenty of it, so it does sell a little bit, especially like the bigger ones, but it doesn't sell the best. That's okay. But yeah, this I put like little candles out because they're off the grid. This little area is so cute. I need to use it more because it's like it is really cute, and it makes sense because it's like if you want to run the food booth, you can like have food, and then people can like come, and then they can eat, and they can sit, and they can talk. It's like, it's essentially like the fair, the Finchwick fair that happens down in like the main part of town in Henford on Bagley. But it's like every day, and not just like on Saturdays, So it's like, if you want that experience, if you want the food, if you want to buy the stuff, I mean, you don't get to like, compete for whoever has the best chicken or whatever, but you do get to like eat food, and you get to buy produce and homemade stuff. Then like, and you want that to be, open almost every single day of the week. Come down to this farm, man, we got it all. So, but yeah, this was a really fun idea. I think I came up with this idea literally in the shower. So, great idea, me. It's been a lot of fun to play with. And yeah, I'm very excited to actually put this video. I was very proud of this build. And so I was like, I really just need to like film the voiceover for it, and then I can post it and everybody can see it. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I definitely had a lot of fun. I love this little like chicken sprinkler. Water like fountain thing. It like pours out into the lake, which I think is kind of fun. And of course we put like our little duckies in our geese and stuff, our fireflies out on the lake, just to make it feel a little bit more alive. I love that they added those like pond. I love that they added the pond tool, first of all, but I love that they added the little pond decorations as well. So yeah, love. Very cute. So now we're onto the greenhouse. Let me see. I do have the greenhouse haven kit. Obviously, that's where those windows come from. If you're wondering where those greenhouse windows come from, they are amazing, and they come from the greenhouse haven kit. It's only $5. That's actually like one of my favorite kits, honestly. It comes with like the cutest stuff for a greenhouse, and like, as someone who has a greenhouse in like every single build, this literally comes in handy all the time. Like the roof, the windows, the door. the little like decorative elements. Oh my gosh, it comes in handy so often because I constantly have greenhouses in like all of my let's plays because I always have to grow something. Like there's always something that I'm growing. Like I have another like let's play that I'm doing right now where I'm actually running a horse ranch. um and I'm like doing the nectar stuff, so I'm making nectar, and so I have to have a little greenhouse to grow my ingredients to make nectar. So I have a greenhouse there. So I have greenhouses in like all of my let's plays. They're so useful. They are so incredibly useful. Not only if like you're crafting stuff that needs stuff that you like grow, but also like if you just want to make money, because there's some like very expensive flowers that you can grow in a greenhouse and make bank. Okay, so it's super useful. It's a great kit. I highly recommend Greenhouse Haven. I also recommend the castle. What's it called? The castle kit. It's like Castle Estate or something. I don't know. I need to make a build with that pack. I haven't really made like a formal build with that. I've kind of just like put some stuff from it in like, you know, builds every now and then. I really need to build like an actual castle using that kit. We'll do that. We'll do that at some point. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I do have a Halloween build that I'm not gonna spoil, but it's really cute. I have a Halloween build coming up that I'm gonna post at some point. I have a lot of Halloween videos planned. I'm gonna do some Halloween shopping, definitely at Michael's, and possibly at Spirit Halloween. I don't know if I'm gonna do Spirit Halloween yet. It depends on how crowded it is. I don't remember the last time I've been into Spirit Halloween, so I'm kind of excited to go. But I'm definitely gonna go into Michael's and look at Halloween stuff. And then I have a Halloween themed Sims 4 build, and I might be doing something else that I'm forgetting at this point in time. I wanted to do like a little Halloween decor haul, because I actually got some really cute stuff from various places like Bath and Body Works and the dollar store, that I kind of want to show off. I might do like a little, if you guys want, I will do like a little Halloween decor video, and I might get some stuff from like Michael's and Walmart. I don't want to get too much stuff, but I might, if I see like something cute at Walmart or Michael's, I kind of want to get it, and then I will do like a little Halloween decor haul video. I told myself that I was gonna put my Halloween decorations out on on September 1st, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that yet, because that's like, when is that? That's like literally in like 2 days, and I still need to go to like Michael's and Walmart and like see what they have. I don't know. I think we have time, because I don't want to like put the decor out before I do the video. Like I want to do the video before I like put everything out, because it's gonna be a pain to put everything out and then like take everything down, put it all like, you know, put it all like on my bed or something for the video, and then have to like redecorate and put it all up again after I do the video. And so it's like, I don't want to do that, and so I want to like film the video first, and then I want to decorate. So it might be a little bit later than September 1st, but we'll see what I actually end up doing. But I plan on going to Walmart tomorrow for something, and so I might check. I don't think they have Halloween stuff out though. That's the thing. I've been looking, and they have Halloween candy, but they don't have any like decorations out yet. And I'm like, guys, it's almost September. Why do we not have our Halloween decorations out yet? Like, hello. So they're a little bit late to the party, so I might not get anything from them. I think really the only thing I might get from Walmart is like a candle, like a Halloween candle. But we'll see. You know, we'll see. I'll be somewhat patient. But if it's like, if it's like a few days into September and they still don't have Halloween stuff out, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the video. Cause like, yeah, I don't know. You know, this is like kind of random, but I really want a Halloween village. I have like a little tiny, like mini Christmas village that I like to pull out for Christmas, but I want a Halloween village, like really bad. I just like all the ones that I see are like really expensive. And so I'm like, I need to like have money. Which I do have a job now, so I guess, but I don't know if I want to spend it on a Halloween village. I might, if there's like a relatively like inexpensive one, I might honestly just like buy like a little one, just like one to have like on my desk or something. I don't know. I love stuff like that. I want a Halloween village so bad. And then like when I have like my own house, I really want to like I want to like have like a special area for it, and then like when Halloween's over, I can just like transform it into a Christmas village. Like how cute would that be? I'm such a grandma with that kind of stuff. I love Christmas villages. I don't know. I think it's just because I'm such an architecture like nerd. I love decorating with houses. Like during Halloween, I love haunted house motifs. Haunted house motifs are my favorite, along with like ghosts. I love ghost motifs. I love like graveyard and gravestone motifs. And what else do I like? That might be it. I don't like witches. I don't like skeletons are okay. Skeletons are like a maybe. Frankenstein is okay. Meh. I'm not the biggest fan of decorating with vampires. What else? I feel like there's like another thing that I love decorating with that I can't even remember. I'm trying to think of what I have. I don't know, but yeah, haunted house motifs, ghost motifs, and like graveyard-esque motifs is like my favorite. And then like within that, I love black and purple are like my two favorite colors, with like a little bit of white and like the tiniest hint of orange with like a pumpkin or something. Because honestly, I like pumpkins for fall more than Halloween, but I do like to have like one or two pumpkins for Halloween. Just a little bit of orange, not too much orange. Really just black and purple. Really just black and purple. But yeah, and then to carry on like the architectural house thing, I love decorating with like gingerbread houses during Christmas. So it's like the house switches between the holidays. I just love decorating with houses. I don't know. Gingerbread houses, haunted houses. What else? I saw the cutest like Valentine's Day candy house at like TJ Maxx this past February. It was so cute. I thought about buying it, but I was like, I don't decorate for Valentine's Day. Like what am I gonna do with that? So I didn't get it, but it was really cute. It was like a little pink house that was made out of candy, and I was like, that is like right up my alley. Sorry, I kept wanting to say my aisle, which I guess kind of works too, but it's technically alley. So I like decorating with houses. I don't know why, but that's why the Christmas Village draws me in so good. Is because I love decorating with houses and like little architectural buildings. So I have like 5 little like mini, very small like ceramic buildings. I think I have like one house. I have a church. I think I have a post office, possibly a police station, an Italian restaurant. No, sorry, I have a grocery store and an Italian restaurant. and they all fit on like this little like tray, and I put like fake snow at the bottom of the tray, and it's like, and then I put like I string lights through them. It's really cute, honestly, and it's really like easy to pick up and move if you want to, because it's like in a little like, it's in like one of those trays that you just like put like on your table or something. So it like, it all fits on this little tray, and it's really cute, honestly. I love Christmas villages. It makes me so happy. But yeah. Oh my word, can I yap about Christmas and Halloween villages? Oh my gosh. We're getting somewhat close to the end. We're onto the house now. It's the house is like okay. I mean, I like it, but it's like, I don't know, it's very hard to build and design diagonal houses in The Sims. I don't know why I built it. I mean, it fits really good on the lot diagonally, but it's very hard to design the interior of a diagonal house because there's so many things that don't go diagonal, like the staircase. The staircase, you can't make it go diagonally, so it's like at a weird angle. But honestly, it's kind of fun, you know, it's kind of different, you know, which is what I like. But it is weird, okay? It is like objectively weird. But I mean, it's still a cute house, you know? Is it my finest work? No, but it's like, it is cute. It's cute enough. But yeah, I put like a little reading nook in the like I'm doing air quotes right now. I'm just realizing you can't see me. Greenhouse. Air quote greenhouse area. It's like a sunroom. It's like a little conservatory sunroom. And I put like it's like a little reading nook in there. I don't have the reading nook kit. I thought about getting it, but I don't know if I will. It looks like a cute kit, but I mean, I was able to survive without it, so. I also I don't make a lot of reading nooks anyway in my builds. I mean, maybe I will if I get the kit, but like, probably not, honestly. Because again, they are a very residential thing, and I don't build a lot of residential stuff unless it's like a little live work. And if it's a live work, I don't have enough room for a reading nook in a live work like building. So it's like I really don't know, but you know, that's okay. But yeah, we're kind of getting close to the end here. I'm just kind of placing some windows. I know you're really supposed to place the windows from the outside and then work around them, but I did not care. I was doing it this way instead. I love this bed. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite bed in the game. I love like the wrought iron. It's so cute, and the patterns are adorable. Yeah, the cottage living is just so good. All the stuff in cottage living is just, it's banger after banger after banger. I've designed so many little cottages using this pack, which is probably why I was like a little bit bored doing this one. But I mean, you can't lie that it turns out looking really cute and cozy by the end. So yeah, but yeah, I love this pack so much. It's so cute. Again, as I've said before, highly recommend, okay? Highly recommend. I'm looking at the time. I think we have like maybe 5-ish minutes left. Yeah, we should have 5-ish minutes left. But yeah, so this is me doing like the little reading nook. And then I think I was looking for the kit, the book nook kit, and then I realized that I didn't buy it, and I don't know why I thought I had bought it, but I did, and I just like, those like chairs are giving so like grandma, like my grandma totally had chairs that looked like that, but I didn't care. I was like, you know what, this is like a little cottage, they're gonna have little like floral chairs, I don't even care. But yeah, I think those bookshelves are from Businesses and Hobbies. I didn't like the fact that they kind of blocked out the windows, but honestly, they got big windows anyway, like it doesn't block out too many of them. But this is me trying to figure out what I want to put like in the in the middle, you know. Um, I don't remember honestly what I put in the middle, so I guess it's that. Do I put that? I don't know. I think I maybe just do like a rug or something. I don't know. Or maybe I just leave it. You know what? I think I just leave it. That's kind of funny. I think I just gave up and I was like, you know what? It looks fine. It looks fine. So yeah. Now we're picking out a hand railing for the stairs. Sometimes I forget the steps, so I am, I'm very fortunate that I remembered to do it this time. So that's good. I think I'm looking, yeah, the table lamps. Obviously, we have to have something that's off the grid, so they're little, like, lanterns. I don't know what pack they came from. It probably came from Horse Ranch. Let's, like, not even lie. It probably came from Horse Ranch. I love Horse Ranch. Horse Ranch is great. I do like Cottage Living better, but Horse Ranch is honestly a really good pack, too. As someone who works on a horse ranch now, it's a good pack. I do want to do like a horse ranch build at some point where I build like some sort of stable for horses to come and like get boarded at. I would love to do something like that. So I'm probably going to do that at some point. Build a little something like that. I have played a little bit with like a horse like ranch slash barn where like it's like a horsey daycare kind of thing. I have played a little bit with something like that as of recent, but the thing is like I did it as like a rags to riches challenge, and so it's like I started out with like no money and I'm just kind of slowly working my way up. So it's like I don't really get to do it with like a finished like build. So I kind of want to do like a finished build just for funsies. But it's not technically done. The horse ranch thing, not this. We're almost done with this, but the horse ranch thing is not fully done because I still need to make more money to finish it. But yeah, we should be finishing up soon here, and then we're gonna do the little tour of the final build. Very excited. I think I'm just messing with the chimney. I wanted to have 2 chimneys. I don't know why, but I did. I don't think I ended up doing that because it looked dumb. So I was like, no, we're just gonna leave it. But yeah. Oh yeah, that got deleted for some reason. That window. And then I think I forgot to put like the little thing underneath it, but oh well. So yeah. Here is the final product. Here is what the little farmer's market area looks like. Very, very cute. You can sell food there. This is what the downstairs selling area looks like. Very cute. You can put all your produce there, and then upstairs in the barn loft you have like your maker space. We have the pond. There's the greenhouse. All of the gardening beds. Yeah, and then we have that's the chicken coop. That's where you put your cows. And then we of course have the house that we kind of already saw. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm hoping I can do some more Sims 4 videos in the future. But yeah, this is gonna wrap it up. I think we're almost done. Kind of looking through the build. And yeah, little zoom out there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye!